Hi, my name is Keith Cooper from Northlight Images. This is just a short video covering an Epson announcement for two new printers. That's a 24-inch printer and a 44-inch printer. That's the P7300, or likely P7370 in the US, I would think, or P9300, that's 44-inch one, not P9370 or something else. They do change the numbers like that. These two printers are 10-ink printers, and they use the Ultrachrome Pro 10 ink set, includes violet, and they have two blacks in use at the same time. If you think that sounds familiar, it's because they are essentially using the same print head that you find in the P700, P900 and the P5300, but in bigger printers. So a bit of printer history on that. 700, 900 came out first. They're about 4 or 5 years old now. So they use this particular ink set. The same ink set and ink and print head, a few tweaks here and there, but essentially the same one, went into the P5000 chassis. This is a P5000 I've got here, 17-inch roll paper printer, really good. 5370 P5300 is one I tested quite extensively. An excellent printer, really good printer. If this one fell apart and I needed a 17-inch printer, I'd seriously look at getting the 5300. I would not get a P900 because I like roll paper. If you want roll paper, go for this one, not the P900 with the roll adapter. They are part of a range now that goes right from 13-inch P700 up to, or will go up to 44-inch for the P9300. I'm told they'll be available in the summer. Price wise, I've only got some euro prices here. It's about 2,800 euros for the P7300, the 24-inch one, 5,000 euros effectively for the P9300. I've got no other technical details on ink cartridge size and things like that, but obviously they will have bigger ink cartridges. They'll be using the same style ink carts as this. They'll probably take the 350, the 700 milliliter carts, the big ink carts for big printers. What's the history of these printers? How does it fit together? What do we know that actually tells you quite a lot about this? Well, as I said, the print head of the 700 and the ink set of the 700 is used in the 900. That's also used in the 5300. One of the benefits of that, it means, is that this P5000 that I've got here, I have a diary reminder to use this, even if it's just a plain paper print, absolutely every week. Because it's easy, if you don't do a lot of printing regularly, just to forget occasionally. And I say this for any printer. So I have a reminder just to tell me just to start this up and run an auto check print on it. Plain paper, it works a treat. That's this one. With a P5300, because it's based on a newer print head technology that was also designed for the 700 and 900, it is a little bit more resistant to lack of use. Now, I'm not going to say that these printers are printers that you can happily leave 2 or 3 months between prints, but I would think that it's likely that they're going to be better for intermittent use, and they won't use up lots of ink on cleanings and things like that. So it's an interesting bit. They're not available yet. They're going to be shown at the FESPA show. The date I've got here is August 25. Epson tell me that when they have one down at their UK test centre, which is the place I made the giant print just the other day, I did a video about making a giant 60-inch by 80-inch print. When they have one there, I'll go down, I'll do a test. One of the things I'm curious to know is, can my P5300 profiles that I built, and I made lots and lots of them, do they work for the 7300 and the 9300? Well, if they work on the 7300, they'll work on the 9300. They're two identical printers apart from width. But in general, this is the ink set you're going to get from this. It includes the black enhance overcoat feature, all the the bits and pieces that you find on the 5300. If you want, hostage to fortune here, but I'm going to say, if you want to know how these printers perform, read my P5300 review all the testing I did there. If there is any significant difference in the print quality between the 5300 and these two, I will be surprised. I'm going to say there won't be, because there are always changes. Remember, to print on a 44-inch printer, your head is moving quite a lot faster and you need to put ink down faster. So there are going to be differences between them. It's not like, you know, it won't be identical. It will be much faster than the P700, the P900. Yeah, the 4.3-inch bigger touchscreen, it says here. I've only got very brief notes. If I get more detailed specs from these, I'll put a note on the Northlight Images website where I keep all my printer details. I'll put a link in the notes to it as well. But yeah, two nice printers. Not sure, you know, what the eventual prices will be of these. Obviously, prices will vary around the world depending on what's happening. But yeah, two useful printers. There you go. There will be more info on these, I'm sure. I just thought I'd mention it in case people were wondering about what to get for a bigger printer and that a 17-inch wasn't quite big enough. Anyway, if you've got any questions, please do let me know. And thanks for watching. All the usual YouTube like and subscribe stuff that I never ever remember to do. Thanks again and bye.